It's that time of the week again, folks. Fairy Tail episode review. This week's episode was Fairy Tail episode 229, Art of Retrogression. Now, we start off with Urza, who is struggling to adapt to her new childlike body after, since she's so used to her adult body. She encounters Minerva, who reveals that she has joined the Dark Guild Succubus Eye in order to take revenge against Urza for her humiliating defeat at the Grand Magic Games at Urza's hands. Meanwhile, as the wizards and treasure hunters fight over the bottle of liquid moondrip, it accidentally breaks and only falls out and unfortunately they see how it only was able to free a small portion of the ground, so this makes them realize that it wouldn't have been enough to save the village anyway. Natsu, from the small hole, is able to hear a familiar voice from the past but he can't, and he sets off to, I can't remember who the name belongs to, he just knows that it's familiar, and he sets off to find the source. While searching for it, he runs into Minerva's monstrous guildmate, Dorianth, who turns him into a child as well. Finding that his physical and magical strength severely weakened, Natsu runs away. Elsewhere, Lucy and Wendy are separated from Gray and are followed by Sylph Labyrinth. The girls are nearly killed by the treasure hunters until Flare arrives, rescuing them, wearing a new emblem in place of her raven-tailed mark. Now, this episode is fairly simple. The whole bit with Urza trying to adjust to her new body was kind of funny. And as for the Minerva is just being Minerva. She's an evil, conniving bitch. And also, we have the fact the moon drip bottle broke. I mean, I was like, really? It's your fault for throwing it to Happy to try and catch. It was going to be blatantly obvious. Now, we find out that, Doris is the one that can turn people into children. It's kind of like a physical manifestation of weakening them. Because he's weakening them from the inside, and somehow that turns them into a child. So, now, this is going to cause trouble because, this is why Natsu had to run away, because he wouldn't stand a chance against Doris. And Urza is going to get her butt kicked by Minerva because, Urza's weak now. But we have that surprise ending of Flare showing up to save Lucy and Wendy from the sniper's bullet, which, I mean, it's implied that, if Flare wasn't there, they would have been killed, but really? Why even bother? Now, as for the overall, it was an okay episode. It wasn't, anything too exuberantly exciting, but at the same time, it was, had some very comedic moments. This is, this arc is kind of on the slower side, but at least it's canon, and and what it leads to is this is all just some big setup for something even bigger and better. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the review this week, and hope to see you guys next week.